Real Street has it listed for 1,700 horsepower capable. They've ran the dark blocks to well over 1,800 horsepower on their engine dyno. In case you didn't hear, we're giving away our 1,200 horsepower Supra. Anything you scoop on thatracingchannel.com gets you entered for a chance to win this absolutely insane, monstrous Supra right here. This thing is fully TRC approved with horsepower settings from 750 horsepower all the way to 1,200 horsepower. We have an insane lineup of merch on our website, thatracingchannel.com. We got a ton of new hoodie options, badass colors. We got the military green, we got the bone, so many different designs, so many different colors. A little bit of flavor for everybody. All right, guys, so make sure to race over to thatracingchannel.com. Anything you scoop on the site automatically gets you entered for a chance to win this badass Supra. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the TRC Supra build series. Last time you guys saw this thing, we just got it fired up after all of the new modifications, the new engine package. We had the thing on the engine dyno, and now it's time to get into some action. We're getting ready to take this thing and put it on the chassis dyno. We have a dyno jet here at Real Street Performance. We're gonna see how much it makes on the chassis dyno, and then we're gonna head out and make some street hits in this thing, test the newfound power. Let's get straight into it. It's gonna be an epic episode. All right, guys, so we got the Supra strapped to the dyno. All right, so a basic rundown on the setup before we get to the dyno here. So we got the PHR turbo kit, which has their S1 cast manifold, downpipe, midpipe, and intercooler piping. And then we have the bad boy Mazworx built, Real Street spec'd, dark block, 3.2 liter stroker with BC 90mm crank, BC rods, CP pistons, plasma man intake manifold, enough fueling to support over 1,300 horsepower. It's got a freshly built V160 with an OS-Geiken triple disc clutch. I think Real Street has it listed for 1,700 horsepower capable. They've ran the dark blocks to well over 1,800 horsepower on their engine dyno. So this is definitely a stout setup. It's definitely overbuilt for what we're shooting for. We're basically gonna put this turbo into its efficiency range and give it a conservative tune-up, probably push it to the 40-ish PSI range, see what it makes. In the last episode, we had this engine combination on Real Street's engine dyno, and it made over 1,200 horsepower at I think close to 40 PSI or something like that. So it'll be really interesting to see just a back-to-back test, how much now it makes on the chassis dyno. On the engine dyno, obviously, was a conservative tune-up for break-in and making sure all the parts are working together well before we stuff it back in the car and put it to the test. So first pull in that 20-ish PSI range. We got 777, baby. All right, guys, we got everything all dialed. It's time to crank up the boost, start making some jam. Boys, that sounded like a spicy one. Damn, there we go. Woo, 890, baby. You can really tell that that precision turbo is really starting to find its efficiency range there as we're cranking up closer towards that 30 PSI mark. I think that might have been 27 pounds or something. I imagine in that 30 to 40 PSI range, this thing's really gonna find its legs and start making a ton more jam. This thing comes on so hard with that 3.2 liter. That's insane. God, this thing sounds spicy. There we go. 979. We're getting there. Making some jam, baby. So things started to spin on the dyno. So Gordy and Romeo jumped in the back there. See if we can get some more traction. Your leg still on?
Yeah, we're good.
God dang! You see that fireball?
I felt it.
officially cracked 4 digits and blew through it. 1,094, baby. 868 foot-pounds. 1,094, almost 1,100 wheel horsepower. This thing's spinning a little bit, so we're not sure if we're going to be able to fully max it out here on the dyno, but we'll make sure it gets dialed, and then we can head to the street and the track. There we go. Golly. Damn, son. That is gangster, bro. Look at that. 1164, baby. This thing on the street is gonna make over 1,200 wheel horsepower. That's just so freaking sick. On our previous Supra, on the OG TRC Supra, we had the 7685 and a 3-liter. It was super laggy. It had tons of top end, but it wasn't too streetable. But I think this is gonna be the perfect street setup. All right, guys, so we got our trusty 1 ethanol R here. We pretty much run this in all the different TRC builds, TRC work truck, all that stuff. So we've tuned this thing so far on pump ethanol. So now we got all of it drained out, and we're filling it back up with this 1R and see what difference it makes. We've actually never tested this back to back on the dyno, so I'm not quite sure if it'll make a big difference in horsepower, but we know for sure it'll be safer for the car. And it's on flex, so you know, you can put 93 in this thing, you can put pump ethanol, or 1R. So that way, whoever wins this thing can kind of run it on any fuel. All right, guys, so we got the final numbers here. So we got the first pull on wastegate, so it made lucky number 7. We got 777 horsepower. That's that green line right there. So that's going to be setting 1. And then we have here the last pull on pump ethanol versus the final pull on 1 ethanol R. So you can see here through the mid-range, pretty awesome. With just a fuel change, picked up basically 50 horsepower, average of 50 horsepower through the curve, as well as like about 50 foot-pounds of torque with just a fuel change. So that's pretty gangster. It's pretty gangster. So this thing's going to be a heck of a freaking ripper. It's also interesting to see that it was only about 5 or 6% off from where the engine dyno was. So that's pretty cool to see too. We've never done a back-to-back comparison from engine dyno to chassis dyno. So we ended the dyno at a conservative number here. We know it's going to make more load once we put it on the street or on the track, and it's going to make more boost. So this thing will be making probably over 1,200 horsepower. But we were already starting to spin the tire on the dyno, so we didn't want to keep on pushing it, as obviously the dyno is just a tuning tool. So we're gonna get this thing out. It's time to take it for some street rips, feel this thing for the first time, and we're gonna get right into it. All right, guys, so let's see, first drive after the dyno session. This thing's all tuned up.
I'm excited, man.
I know, me too.
Super excited.
I'm stoked to feel the new setup. So this 3.2 should be,
It's torque here, based on the numbers.
It should be pretty dang spicy.
Yeah.
Oh man, the turbo sounds so good. The turbo sounds different.
It does.
So Precision 7475 Next Gen has that new big cover on it, and dude, it almost sounds like a jet fighter. That's crazy. Oh, bro. I don't know if that's gonna come out on camera, but it like the induction noise, the turbo sound on spool up.
It's like as soon as you hit the throttle, it starts.
It's so pronounced. It sounds like a jet, dude.
Oh yeah.
That's so badass. And I can already feel, I'm barely tipping to the throttle there, but you can already feel, you know, that was like 4,000 or 5,000 RPM, the bigger motor.
That ramp's about to be aggressive once we get into it.
All right, so we'll give her a little squeeze here. Oh, dude, the spool sound. Oh my God, dude. It just lit him up, bro. Oh my God.
Yo.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. That thing is spicy.
It's a different car, bro. Oh my God.
That felt nice.
Yo, that 3.2 hits.
Oh yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
Oh yeah.
That is like one of the most enjoyable power bands I've felt in a Supra. Like, it's just instant. That was me stabbing it at 5,000 RPM. The old TRC Supra Had a lot of top end, but that thing wasn't spooling until like 6,800, 7 grand. All right, guys, so the awesome thing about this as well, if you just want to chill, we can put this thing right here on the fly. We can put this thing, we have all the different levels. So we're gonna set this thing on wastegate and show you guys just a wastegate pull. So this will be the lowest setting that the Supra will be on. Fun.
Oh yeah.
So super controllable.
That's a good power.
All the
level for
fun,
street.
dude. All
Yeah.
the fun.
That's a good power level.
Damn, this thing's so awesome. See how first gear feels? Jeez, bro. The sounds, bro. The sounds. Oh, dude. This setup is perfection, bro. This is perfection, dude. I'm gonna ease into second gear. Last time it just blew the tire. This is a weapon, dude. This is a weapon, my man. Oh my god.
I don't know what to say right now. It's so good.
Dude, this thing's a blast, bro. Oh,
If
man.
third feels like that, I can't even imagine what fourth would feel like.
Dude, honestly, on the street here, I don't think we're gonna be able to experience fourth, bro.
Hell no.
I don't
But
think
on the track,
this thing's gonna be booking. I think we're gonna
have to take this thing out to OSW.
I think we're gonna have to take this thing out to OSW to really stretch its legs because, bro, that third gear is already getting you in trouble. Jeez. Woo, I'm shaking a little bit, dude. Like,
oh yeah, gets the adrenaline
this
going.
thing party mode, bro.
Oh yeah.
We need some Mickey Thompson Pros on the back of this thing, stat.
ASAP.
I don't know, I kind of want to squeeze it one more time, bro.
Yeah, there's never enough.
A little. Oh, dude. Whoa, dude, bro. Yes. Yes. Bro, the sounds.
I could do this all day with this car.
Nothing beats the sounds, dude. Oh my god. This thing's amazing. We did this in such a short period of time. It's absolutely insane, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
From having the short block and all the parts on the shelf to having Mazworx just do their thing in such a short period of time. We got to break in and test the engine. Like, the peace
With
of
an
mind.
dyno,
Yeah,
like,
the peace of mind to have it broken in.
Oh, yeah.
And already, like, the rings are seat. You know there's no issues. Leak down tested. We dropped it in. We hit the dyno. Easy peasy. I mean, this has been the craziest, coolest experience I've had building any car. Like,
I mean, when you have some of the best companies in the industry on your side, this is the experience you get, I guess.
yes, bro. So this first drive to me was epic.
Oh yeah.
This first drive checked all the boxes. This thing is the perfect street car. It has a more usable power band now, and it sounds good, runs good. I mean, it feels amazing. We can't fully stretch its legs here, but next episode we're gonna take this thing to Orlando Speed World, and we're also gonna do some ride-alongs. We have a bunch of cool stuff planned for next episode, but we're gonna take it to an environment where we can really put this thing through its paces. We hope you guys enjoyed this complete rebuild on the Supra, and we got a lot more coming this series. Don't forget, the giveaway to win this Supra is live on thatracingchannel.com. Anything you scoop on our site automatically gets you entered for a chance to win this freaking beast right here. We'll catch you in the next one, guys.